to find my phone before work. Trins might have rung.
I thought we were leaving.
We can't go.
What do you mean can't? We've got to.
Well, it's all right saying that, but with no money, we've got nowhere we can go. Hey, come here. And this one is so fragile. All the medical support you might need, John, it's here.
What about Colin?
I can't think about Colin. All I can think about is Hope and Chesney. What if he has had an accident?
Then the police or the hospital will be in touch.
What if he can't tell them who he is?
Well, they'll have his phone. They'd ring. Fizz, we can't stay here.
I'm going to work.
What?
You go.
So that's it? We just carry on as normal, do we?
Yeah, well, it's better than running away, John, without money, without a plan. I'm sorry. I really am.
I miss you, Proctor.
Yeah, that is totally understandable.
Fruit is cool, but... Coffee.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, yeah.
I saw Gary Windass before talk about hungover. They went to that new bar in town. It sounds really good.
Well, we should try it.
Well,
Cool. Fancy it?
yeah, sure.
Excellent. Do you want some toast while you're here?
Yeah, just,
Yeah, low-fat spread and thick, I do know.
you know, I'd rather it just be me and Graham tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, of course, sure.
I mean, well, it's not round here, so me and Graham can be, well, us, without playing the games.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I have loads of money for a night out anyway, so...
It'd be nice not to have to pretend to love your life for once as well, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, have a great time.
The toilets still have action. I am no tenor lady, but hanging on till lunchtime simply not an option.
Well, Mrs. Connor reckons that those of us that live nearby should be offering out our facilities to workmates in this time of need.
Oh, no way am I letting this lot help themselves to yours truly, Julie's complimentary collection of hotel toiletries. I mean, some of them 4-star, may I add.
Any sign of that little weasel you call a brother yet?
No, nothing, sorry.
Well, if you do hear, tell him he'll not be making any more lasses pregnant when I'm finished with him.
You here to start work?
I'm here to talk to Carla.
You can talk to me.
Well, go over the same ground as me and her keep going over.
You do follow a logic, though. The drains are okay until you did work on them, and now they're not.
Well, there could be any number of reasons, but my boys don't do any work unless I pay him. Are you following my logic here?
How much is it going to cost?
Finally, you want an estimate?
No, we do not want an estimate. We want your mess sorted.
Ah, we were doing all right there, weren't we?
Bring us an estimate and a start date, okay?
No problem.
We are not paying him to put right his own mistakes.
Too right, we're not. He just doesn't know it yet.
Coffee for me, please.
Tea, please, and a soya milkshake. What flavours do you have?
A what?
A tea, please, and a soya milkshake.
We don't do soya. You can have a normal milkshake, strawberry, chocolate, banana.
No, she can't have milk. She's allergic. I want soya.
Or you can have semi-skimmed. There's hardly any milk in that.
Steve, have you heard this?
This nonsense about allergies. It's newfangled twaddle, and that's putting it nicely. They learn things, you know, they pick things up. You'll soon find nothing's right for her.
It's what the doctor recommended.
Well, there was no such thing as allergies in my day. She'd have had milk or she'd have gone without. No one has any ideas about bringing up children anymore.
What, and this coming from Roy Cropper's mother? You know, before you turned out to be real, the rumour was he'd been raised by wolves.
Huh.
Probably been better off. This is a taste of what he had to put up with.
Oh, anybody would think I'd ask for a unicorn sandwich. I just can't wait to get her somewhere more civilised.
Tracy, both me and Becky were thinking that moving away is more likely to make things worse for Amy than better.
Yeah, well, we'll see, won't we? And what makes you think I'm even remotely interested in what Becky thinks? In fact, I'm surprised you can even think. Right, come on, Angel, let's get you to a cafe that's realised it's in the 21st century.
Tracy, we need to talk about this.
Oh, no, Steve, we don't. If I ever do decide to put her back on cow's milk, I'll know who to come to, won't I?
Do you still want your coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
You know what I keep thinking?
Is this about that lass of yours, Katie, again, is it?
No, yours, Charlotte. John goes to see Joy and she ends up dead. Right?
Old woman? Dicky Hart?
Charlotte goes to see John and ends up under a tram. I mean, it's too much of a coincidence if you ask me.
No, I'm sorry, lad. I know what you think of him, but you're not telling me that he caused that tram crash to kill my daughter.
No. But with all that going on, what better time to kill someone and make it look like an accident?
I was thinking that.
Nobody ever queried the fact that Charlotte's accident was caused by the crash.
You've seen the look in that man's eyes. I believe he's capable of anything.
Yeah, meanwhile, here we are, trussed up like turkeys waiting for Christmas. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
What are you doing back?
Oh, the loos still aren't working. You'd have thought they'd have got some portable ones by now, but that costs money, so we have to use our own.
You dropped Jack off at the crash, OK?
No, I sat him at the machine next to mine and got him working. Of course I did.
I'm sorry. How anyone can watch daytime telly is beyond me.
Well, you seem to be managing well enough.
I know all I need to know about buying antiques and doing up houses.
You were never remotely interested in either of them.
You know me inside out, don't you?
Yeah, felt a lot of good that did me. I used to watch this when I was ill. Think about all the things we could do when I got better. Kept me going.
Fancy fish and chips for dinner? Good nip out.
Meeting Jeff, sorry.
Right, that's you booked in, Mrs. Pearce. I'll see you in 6 weeks. Ta-ra! Right, that's it till about 11:30. Do you fancy getting a coffee?
Oh, Wick, come in here.
What? What's wrong?
What's wrong, Mr. Platt, is that we've got the place to ourselves. Your gran won't be back for half an hour and you're thinking about coffee.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I'm not Mrs. Platt.
Love you.
Love you. And they said it wouldn't last.
Drives them all mad, doesn't it? Your mum, your gran, Maria.
Yeah, you're Becky.
Becky doesn't give a toss.
Oh, come on. Her and Steve are so smug. The only thing that spoils it for them is that me and you are dead happy on their doorstep.
David, I don't care about her. Really.
I'd love to wipe the smiles off the patronising faces.
I'm with you on that one.
Best way to do it, you know, do a Tracy. Take the kid off him, who is rightfully yours anyway.
Oh, David, I don't know. What we've got is so good. I don't want to spoil it.
What is this? Every time I mention it, it's... You go all mourns. You like there's something I'm missing?
Of course there isn't. Hey, come here. I know what I'm missing.
Are you sure about this?
If he did do anything to my daughter, he's going to pay.
And what's the alternative? Just sit here and let him do us and all.
About time. I'm bursting here.
All right, sorry. All right, I'll do you first then. Is that all right? When are you going to let us go? You promised.
I will. Tomorrow.
You keep saying that.
Look, I'm doing my best, honestly. Right, come on. You know the drill. Sorry, this lock's a bit stiff.
Ah!
Hey, don't be stupid! I didn't touch him. It was an accident.
You pushed him?
No, I didn't. He surprised me and then I turned. I'm sorry.
Call an ambulance, please. Alan.
Oh. Alan, come on. Please. He's alive. He's fine, you see? He's fine.
He needs a doctor. He's going to bleed to death.
No, it's just a scalp wound. They always look much worse than they are. It's something to do with the blood vessels being near the surface. No, he's fine. Come on. Come on. Watch up. You see? He's okay.
No, he's not. None of us are. How could he be? We're being held prisoner by a psychopath.
No, Ches. All I want All I've ever wanted is a quiet life. Me, Fizz and Hope. That's it.
And that's worth killing people for, is it?
Charlotte.
See? He's fine. He can hear, he can understand.
We won't say anything.
Hey?
If you let us go, you can have your quiet life.
I wish I could believe that.
Oh, you can. Tell him, Chesney. We're not vengeful people.
No, I bet Joy Fishwick wasn't either, was she? Nice old lady. Oh, Charlotte.
Why couldn't people just leave me alone?
Do you think this is all right?
No, she's been miles away all morning. Fizz bomb. Right, do you know what I think you need? I think you need a portion of hot pot and a consultation with Dr. Sean.
And Nurse Julie.
I've got things to do, sorry, but... Aye, you spend any more time here, you'll be invited to the staff Christmas party.
Hilarious. The estimate you want.
Thank you.
It's a fair price.
Well, I can see room for adjustment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's see.
Very funny. See ya.
Yeah, in court.
You what?
I just spent the last hour on the phone to my solicitor. Apparently, we can sue you for probably more than you can afford if we have to close because of you.
For the 100th time.
I can afford to drag this through the courts, can you? Oh, and at the end of it, you'll be footing the bill.
However, if you're right,
Which I am.
then you can let us all have a little look at those pipes you laid, and if they're fine,
Which they will be.
we'll foot the bill.
Bring it on.
How long?
Depends what we find, but we're talking days, not hours.
I don't want you stringing this out just to prove a point.
If it's not your mistake, you'll get your money the second you're done. Agreed?
See you in the morning.
Would you like me to open the champagne?
Please.
What's going on?
This will bring back some memories of France for you.
Jeff, I've got a sewing machine to operate.
Take the afternoon off.
You used to live in number 13, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Me, Kevin and the girls. Happy days, mostly. It's a lovely house. It's got no garden or conservatory, though.
We'll call you when we're ready to order food.
Fine.
Just gonna pull up a chair.
What are you up to?
France. It was one of the best times of my life.
Yeah, me too. I had a lovely time.
But extra special because I was with you.
Thanks, Jeff.
I do have one regret.
That you tried the frog's legs?
No, I bottled it on something. Proposing to you. I took the ring away with us, but... Will you marry me?
I know tomorrow's a night off. Yeah. Any chance you could work? Sorry, I've made arrangements. Is it a new fella? Oh, something like that, yeah.
Come on, give us all the details.
Nothing serious.
Is he hot? Is he someone you could bring in here when Graham happens to be in with his wife?
I'm not into those games.
Oh, you should be. They are so much fun.
Ta-ta.
It's like I'm working again then. Here, if that Tracy's face, give me a throw. All this moving away stuff, love. She don't mean it.
Yeah, well, I think she does.
No chance. She's got free board next door. She's got free built-in childminders. She's got, ooh, Ara, stress-free job here. She's centre of attention, which she flipping loves. And here's the clincher. Our Amy started playing up. There is no way that Tracy's going to risk moving away and being on her own with a kid what is becoming a liability. Especially if a new fella comes onto the scene.
You've been thinking about this, haven't you?
Oh, I can read that woman like a book.
Oh, it's a good job I didn't come in here for me dinner.
This isn't exactly how it played out in my head last night.
Obviously, I'm flattered. I love being with you, but
No buts. I don't like buts.
we've already known each other for a few months.
You said yourself in Paris it didn't seem like that. But that was weeks ago.
Jeff, it's just too soon.
Are you ready to order?
No. Well, when won't it be too soon?
I don't know. I mean, you shouldn't have sprung this on me. You've put me in an impossible position. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm going back to work.
Sheen said she's not coming tomorrow night. Can't afford it. Said we pay for it, but...
So you don't want to be on your own with me, then?
Well, yeah, of course.
But I've had a word. Sheen's fine with it, but if you're not...
Well, hey, I am so looking forward to cheating on my wife. It's almost worth being married.
Becky, can I just say that me and Kylie are really grateful for you, looking after Max.
I should flipping hope so.
And obviously Kylie's told me how she couldn't really manage with him and that.
Obviously.
But now that we're married, like we've got a settled home together.
Ah, whoa.
What?
Have you two talked about this?
Look, I'm just saying how things are, the situation as it is.
Right. Because you're being very quiet.
I thought we were just coming here for a quiet drink.
Yeah, and I thought that while we were here, we could all have a little chat about Max. Becky, things are different now, and I think he'd be better off with us. His mother and his stepdad.
Well, we think he'd be 25,000 times better off with us.
Yeah, well, it's not for you to say.
I think you find it is, don't you, Kylie?
Look, stop picking on her, all right? We're quite prepared to go to court if that's what you want. And you show me a judge who won't say that Max's rightful place is with his mum.
Well, is that what you want, Kylie? A chance to wash our dirty, dirty linen in public? On oath?
Of course not. This is the first I've heard of it.
Well, I think you two should have another talk. A long one.
Have you been able to pick up what's been going on with Owen?
Well, they're all smiles, so that's bad news for somebody.
What do you reckon, Sal?
Sorry?
This Owen business.
Oh, do you know, I don't know and I don't care, to be honest.
Lunch date with Mr. Gorge did not go very well, did it?
Right then, you lot.
Oh, Shawnee, I told you.
Sorry, Sally, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Sorry, Mrs. Connor.
Okay, right then. It's good news and it's bad news time. The good news is we're getting the drain sorted.
Hey, got a drink?
Lager, these I'm buying.
It's okay.
No, these are on me to celebrate my new job.
Hey, that's brilliant. Well done. So when? Where?
Just now, I just got a phone call. Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, as in Scotland?
I didn't even know you applied for one up there. Yeah, it's exactly the job I want to.
Did you have an interview and everything? I didn't know.
Oh, well, I didn't want to tell you, didn't want to jinx it.
And you didn't. Long way.
That's well worth celebrating, isn't it, Tina?
You know what? Let's stuff the bar tomorrow. Let's have a pie. Sheen, this is so brilliant.
Thank you.
Well, can we come in?
Oh, like a bad penny. Where do you want your tea?
Just leave it in the kitchen, Kevin.
God, shouldn't have sprung it on you like that. I'm sorry.
Let's go in the conservatory.
Sally, we're not just good together, we're special. I know I can make you so happy. I know I can.
What's this about?
This is a private conversation, Kevin.
Look, he's going to find out sooner or later. I've asked Sally to marry me.
You are?
There you go. Ta. Is she watching?
No, I don't reckon so, no.
Could be alright to sit down.
No, I'll risk it.
Well, we can always pretend to have a row if someone walks in. Well, I guess you'll be glad when you don't have to pretend like this anymore.
Well, any ideas I had have been a spy.
No, Edinburgh couldn't be better. I'm sorry if that sounds awful.
It's okay.
Quite clearly, Graham isn't capable of managing a long-term relationship.
No? Don't you think? Oh, yeah, no. No, I'm known for it, yeah.
Which is why I thought the party. You and Sheen can start a big public row about her moving so far away. Let everyone know that you're not happy about it.
Makes sense to you?
Yeah, okay.
You are very good at this deviousness, aren't you?
I'll take that as a compliment.
I can't even begin to think about getting married again.
Can't. Oh, won't. Why are you whispering? It's your house. He shouldn't even be here.
Well, you know why he is.
Yeah, I do. But I don't think you do.
This is not about Kevin.
It's all about Kevin. You're just trying to convince yourself that it isn't.
Has it ever occurred to you that I might actually enjoy being a single woman without some jealous, overbearing man trying to rule my life? Not you, not Kevin, not anybody.
Hey, where's Hope?
Asleep. I've been driving around looking for Chesney. Sent her off.
No sign, I suppose.
No. But, you know Chesney. He's very resourceful. He'll be fine.
What about Colin? Have you seen or heard from him? Oh, Lord. Well, maybe he's changed his mind then about going public.
No, I think he meant it. He's probably just making us suffer.
Well, I can go looking for Ches anyway tomorrow.
Oh?
Yeah, factory's closing down.
Hey?
Just for a few days. We can't keep on working while Owen's lot of digging the floor up. What?
Factory floor?
Yeah, where they laid the drains last year. It's all got to come up again.
This week on Paul O'Grady Live, Johnny Vegas, Saran Jones, Ollie Murs and Joan Collins. It will be champagne and caviar all the way. Well, maybe not, but I'll see you then, OK? Thank you.
Paul O'Grady Live tomorrow at 9. And next tonight, there are 2 fathers to track down in Long Lost Family.